So a woman in Dallas had to beg a judge to allow her to have an abortion due to some medical complications. And this is one of the biggest problems with abortion bans, besides the fact that it takes away autonomy of the woman, is that they don't allow for like medical exemptions. So if a woman has some kind of medical issue, they're likely to die from it, and somehow that protects women and the unborn by making them die from medical complications from a fetus.
Just moments ago, a Travis County judge granted a temporary restraining order on the state's abortion ban so a Texas woman could get a medically necessary abortion. KV's Malia Masamoto joins us live in the studio. Malia, that hearing was virtual.
Yeah, that's right, Jenny. They actually decided to have that virtual hearing because the plaintiff is in the DFW area and has to stay near her hospital. And her attorney said she's had to go to the emergency room 4 times already during this pregnancy. Now, Katie Cox has trisomy 18, which would mean her baby would be stillborn or only live for a few minutes or hours. Now, Cox already had 2 previous C-sections, so the risk with a potential 3rd C-section, which is what she would have to have, is that it would decrease the likelihood of safely having more children in the future, which is something Cox and her husband wants. Now, Cox was told by her doctor that she believes she falls within the medical exception of the Texas abortion ban, but she doesn't want to get in trouble, any major trouble for this, hence why they filed this lawsuit. Now, Cox was emotional.
Wow. How messed up. She's worried about going to jail to have a medical procedure to save her life. So she has to sue the state in order to get that done. That's like having cancer and then having to sue the state in order to get cancer treatment. Like, how does that make any sense whatsoever?
On the Zoom today when the judge granted her that temporary restraining order, which means she'd be allowed to get the abortion care she needs.
The idea that Miss Cox wants desperately to be a parent, and this law might actually cause her to lose that ability is shocking. And
It's not really that shocking when you actually understand abortion bans aren't actually about like protecting women and the unborn or anything like that. It's about punishing women for wanting to have their own choice because abortion bans don't save lives. They cause more death and harm than anything else. I mean, since abortions have been made illegal again, many women have been forced to give birth to stillborn babies, and that kind of thing can, cause a lot of issues for a woman. But do these pro-birthers care about that? No, not one bit.
would be a genuine miscarriage of justice.
Now, on the other side, the state attorney for the defense argued today that the state would suffer harm if the TRO is granted because the plaintiff would get a permanent abortion prior to the court getting to consider any evidence for a full evidentiary temporary injunction hearing. Now, all of this comes in the midst of Zorowski v. Texas, a case filed by 20 women denied abortion care in Texas and 2 doctors. Now, on August 4th, a Travis County judge issued an injunction blocking Texas abortion bans for more medically necessary abortions, but the state appealed that ruling, and now they heard arguments in the Texas Supreme Court just last week. But a ruling on that case is not expected for months. Jenny?